The Anxious Generation by Jonathan Haidt argues that childhood has been rewired by smartphones and social media, leading to a sharp rise in anxiety, depression, and loneliness among young people. The book is divided into following themes. 1. The decline of play and real-world childhood. Author emphasizes that free play and unsupervised exploration are essential for building resilience, social skills, and independence. Since the 80s and 90s, parental fears like crime, safety, abduction led to restricted outdoor play. Children shifted from physical, imaginative play to structured, adult-supervised activities, reducing opportunities for risk-taking and problem-solving. This decline in play coincided with the rise of digital entertainment, further eroding real-world social interaction. 2. The Great Rewiring of Childhood. The author calls the smartphone revolution a rewiring of childhood, where screens replaced face-to-face interaction. Social media platforms became central to identity formation, but they foster comparison, insecurity, and addictive behaviors. Instead of learning through trial and error in the real world, children now navigate algorithm-driven digital environments that amplify anxiety. 3. Epidemic of mental illness. The author presents data showing sharp increases in anxiety, depression, and self-harm among teens since the early 2010s. Girls are disproportionately affected, often due to appearance-based social media pressures. Boys face issues of social withdrawal, gaming addiction, and declining academic motivation. The book argues that this epidemic is not random, but causally linked to smartphones and social media adoption. 4. Developmental vulnerabilities. Adolescents are especially vulnerable because their brains are still developing. Due to smartphones, the prefrontal cortex, the brain's area of self-control, matures later, making it harder to resist addictive platforms. Moreover, reward systems are highly sensitive to likes, shares, and online validation. The result? A generation less resilient to stress and more prone to rumination and anxiety loops. 5. Parenting and cultural shifts. Parents, out of fear, restricted outdoor independence, but paradoxically handed over digital freedom without guidance. This created a paradox. Children are physically safer, but psychologically more fragile. He argues that cultural narratives shaped parenting choices, but the real danger was invisible: digital rewiring. 6. Social disconnection and loneliness. Online interactions lack the depth of face-to-face bonding, leading to loneliness despite high digital activity. The author highlights how friendship quality declined as quantity of online connections increased. The book frames loneliness as both a cause and consequence of rising mental illness. 7. Schools and institutions. Schools adapted poorly to the digital shift by increasing screen-based learning without balancing real-world play. The author calls for institutional reforms: phone bans in schools, structured play opportunities, and mental health education. He argues that schools must reclaim their role as guardians of childhood development. 8. Solutions and reforms. Jonathan Haidt doesn't just point out the problem, he offers a clear path forward at every level. Parents, delay smartphones and social media until children are older, and in the meantime, encourage outdoor play, independence, and resilience. Schools, create phone-free zones that protect focus and nurture real friendships, while prioritizing play and collaboration as part of learning. Policymakers, hold tech companies accountable with age limits and transparency around the algorithms shaping young minds. The book ends with a call to rebuild childhood around play, community, and resilience. If you liked this one, please go ahead and subscribe our channel for summaries of more such amazing books. Goodbye for now.